Hello, my lovely people. This is Resilient Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. So I hope you're all doing well. So for today's reading, we're going to look at what is next for your connection. So it could be, for example, you have a crush, or you're going to be in a relationship, or, just the next thing that is going to happen with that person, the next important event with the person on your mind. So as usual, we have 3 piles for today to choose from. So for pile 1, we have this lepidolite. I do hope I pronounce it well. For pile 2, we have this lace agate crystal. And for pile 3, we have this green adventurine. Alright, so I invite you to take a deep breath and choose the pile that you're the most attracted to. And I'm going to see you in the next piles. Hello, pile 1. If you choose this lepidolite crystal, this is going to be a reading. So welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So we're looking at what is next in your connection, what is going to happen next. What I want to do first is the tarot reading. I have a bunch of oracle cards today that I want to pull, messages from your person, and finally a message from the universe that you can take as an advice, about this specific situation or about your life in general. That every additional question, if you have any question after this reading, or you just want a personalized experience, my Etsy shop is always there. So the link is going to be in the description box. So really don't hesitate. And finally, my little disclaimers before we start, the usual. So guys, this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose, okay? So you really take the message that resonates and leave the other one in the universe. And for me, you're always the master of your own decision. We're looking at the current energy, so nothing is in stones. And I'm not the type of tarot reader that sugarcoat. It's really important for me to be transparent to the cards. So yeah, you take the message that resonates with your situation. All right, so I'm just gonna put this crystal aside. What about here? I think my light is a little bit... How about that? Let's try like that. Oh, it's a little bit in my face. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle the deck real quick while I'm gonna ask Spirit to please send me into the energy of pile 1. And I invite you at the same time to have your person in your mind. And I just made a mess on my desk. Thank God you can see it. And when I shuffle, you're always welcome to subscribe to my channel. We are so close to 1,000. I can't believe it, honestly. But if, for me, each subscribe makes such a difference for me. And I want to take the time to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. And don't hesitate to join the crew, obviously, if you haven't already. So, all right, let's all shuffle here. So, let's see, Spirit, what is next between pile 1 and the person on their mind? What's next? Okay. Starting with the 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 6 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, so as always, I'm going to clarify each of them. I'm going to place them after, I think. So I have 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, clarifying the 5 of Wands, Devil. So, which way you want to go? That's weird, that's in block position. Okay. And why the Page of Cups? Okay, bottom of the deck we have Death. Okay, can you see all my cards? That's always my question. Seems legit. Okay. I'm just gonna take a sip really quick. So there's definitely a new beginning here of some sort. Some of you might move out together. It seems like it's a big step here. The Page of Cups is usually a message from the heart, a new love. So it could be something, in essence, clarifying the lovers. It could be something about a new connection. By the way, should I hide? I don't want my videos to, I don't know, I wouldn't mind, but I don't want them to be deleted on YouTube because I will lose them forever. Okay, it seems here that some of you might be going right now or soon into an argument type of situation. But it seems like, because I don't know, the Five of Cups makes me feel like forgiveness. So if you're in a fight right now, or if you are about to be in an argument or something like that. Oh my god, sorry about that. My voice is really off today. I don't know, I think it's allergies or something. Anyway, so it's kind of like if like you're in an argument or some sort, you both gonna ask for forgiveness and it's gonna be okay, you know, something like that. It could be the conflict could be because of conflict of personality, I'm hearing. But with the death here, it's kind of like something, it makes me think of something like, okay, like, let's just put that in the past and try to be better for, you know, the after. There's something with the strain especially, there's something about, okay, how can we fight our inner demons and, you know, heal together, right? And this is like kind of like a commitment long term. So I don't see that in a mean way. There's a lot of cups here, so there's like really deep caring in the connection. I would say I feel that most of you are already in a relationship or have been in a relationship for quite some time, and maybe things are at a stall, like stable. And with the Page of Wands, someone might be looking for more adventure, and the other person is like, well, we're in the routine, we have to do some things. So maybe there's some conflict in terms of what we want to do next. And, you know, with the Two of Pentacles, because there might be some hesitation from both parts. I don't know if, like, the arguments I have right now, you will be like, oh, are we, like, is it, like, a good thing that we are together? But we end up with our lovers, right? And death cards. So it's kind of like, okay, like, we can't, there's something really like, okay, we can't live like this anymore. So let's change a little bit of our patterns, a little bit of our perception to make it work. Because, you know, the Two of Pentacles is kind of like this confusion. And the Magician kind of wanted to be upward. It wasn't block, you know. So maybe someone is not listening to their own needs or neglecting their own needs in the situation. And at one point, it's just going to poof, you know, like explode in this person's face because they have been like so passive all the time, and there's a need for them, there's a call for them to be more authentic in that connection. Let me see what else. Okay, I'm hearing like a but it's kind of like in a good way. We're like, oh, we're so toxic to each other. But you know, in a good way, you know, two people that are toxic and they just end up together and it's going so well and they're like laughing about it. Like, you know, we're just toxic. Yeah, right. You know, and you kind of have this, nice connection because of that. Like, I don't know. It was just like, it sounded like a joke to me, you know, like, oh, we're so toxic to each other, you know. So for some of you, this conflict might be something normal, right? Because I am a firm believer that if there is no arguments in a relationship, someone is like passive, someone is not communicating their own truth, it's not being authentic, right? It's like, it's normal to have like, okay, like, I don't agree with this, and sometimes we fight. Like, no, sometimes you argue more. I hope you don't fight physically. That would be a little bit of a problem here. But for some of you, it might seem like a normal conflict that might put you in another perspective of life, okay? But the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands energy seems like two people here. So it could be like your two different energies. It doesn't have to be, you know, the Queen a woman, the Page of Wands a man. You know, for me, everybody has a little bit of each in each of us. Okay. Yes, I kind of like the two spirit kind of movement. But, you know, okay, let me tell you, disclaimer here. I do consider myself, like, I'm comfortable, shall I say, being identified as she, her. But it doesn't mean that I'm a she, her, that I have to be this and that and that and this and that, okay? Sometimes I want to act like a dude and I'm gonna act like a dude, okay? It's more because I'm me at the end. Anyway, that's my, but anyway, just the thing is, you know, we all have this little bit of masculine energy and feminine energy in us. And the Queen of Cups energy here, the Queen of Cup person, it's more like here in the routine and kind of wants to keep that stable. And while the Page of Wands is a little bit more getting out of their comfort zone and doing more activities. So it could cause a conflict here, like, oh, we never do anything. And at one point, it seems like a little bit of a compromise problem here. You know, that could be resolved by compromising, putting this 50-50, like, okay, on Saturday we do nothing. No, opposite. It seems opposite. It's more logic for me, but take it how it resonates. But, you know, Saturday we go out and Sunday we stay in, you know? Like, you find this compromise here. Okay, I think we're good with that. I really want to put some oracles here, so I'm just gonna lay them all out and talk about them after. What about that? So what's next in our one's connection? I love what I just got out. Okay. So it says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. And the Queen of Cups for me is kind of like that, you know, that this unconditional love that you get to know the person a little bit more personally, a little bit more, oh, they're like this. Okay, like they haven't shown me this side of this part of themselves yet, you know? I wanted to put 3 for this deck. So you have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-side relationship and love bombing, wedding ring, union, wedding, married, soul connection, internal love, everlasting promises, and mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationship. Wait. Okay, guys, wait a second. It's interesting that I got the call to get 3. Do you see the dynamic here and the order I put them in? Because we have 2 mirror and the wedding ring in the middle. And those 2 cards here are talking about being a little bit more on the self side. I don't want to say selfish, but both of you have your really own perception. Okay, listen. I like to use the metaphor that some people, guys, they have a mirror in front of their eyes. In the sense that what they think, what they act like, what they, like their opinion is really based on their own self. You know what I mean? Like they're just like inner, like they don't care about other people because they have a mirror in their face and it reflects back to them, you know? Something like that. So this is why I keep hearing like a change of perspective here of maybe listening more to each other to make that work, because some of you might be married, right? And maybe you tend to be more isolated on your side, and you know, the Queen of Cups prefer to be at home and the Page of Wands prefer to go out, you know, something like that. And at one point it's kind of like, okay, but to make it work, we have to find a common ground. You kind of see it here. The wedding ring, like they have a little bit here, a little common ground. So maybe in the next few weeks, you might find a new hobby together, you know, something like that. Something that is gonna be a common point to both of you. Because, and it might be not a hobby, but it just might be like compromising, right? Because maybe the argument will start because of a miscommunication, because one person perceiving the situation that way and the other person perceive a situation another way. And maybe both of you are right, or we just don't want to find who is in the wrong or who is in the right, you know? It's just like, okay, we have different opinion, we don't see eye to eye, but you know what? We can find a common ground here and be more understanding of the other person's perspective or in the other person's opinion. Okay, I want to put, let me take two of each. Okay, we have a little bit more. So we have dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So maybe someone's got a promotion at work or is more invests in work, and maybe this is why you might be more isolated. We have the bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So maybe this is the message for the person that is more passive. Sometimes, we're not the type of personality to be passive, but we're so scared of losing our loved one that we tend to be passive. Like we just tend to respond to every need the other person has because we're so scared of losing them. We have Engpat, problems to be resolved. Target, a goal-oriented person. Staff, you will be taking off in difficult times. And kangaroo, unsettled time, needs to plan ahead. What? That is a confirmation. Oh my god, sorry. Every time, I get surprised by my talent. No, honestly. But it's kind of like that. It might be a little moment, a little bit unsettled times, a little bit arguments. We maybe tend to be less together, more isolated on our side, and there is a need to plan ahead. And I think we had the two of wands here. Yeah. This is for me. It's the kangaroo. This is the plan ahead. Like, okay, here's the world. What should we do? And you can see how both of them are really caring of each other, right? They have a common points here. They have their life, the world to see, right? So is this problem to be resolved? It's interesting because for me, an ink pot, I don't know. This situation never occurs to me, but ink can stay inked, right? So maybe this argument that you will have might have an impact on both of you and you will not forget that easily. But for some of you, it might be in a good way because, okay, we do not want to be in this situation again. We remember, we still have the scar of it because, if you, ink, I don't know if you can remove that in a washing machine, right? I think it stays there, right? I see no, I think it's gonna come off. Okay, anyway. But it's kind of something that stays in your mind. You're kind of okay, we do not want to get into that situation again. So we are gonna try to plan ahead. And you will be taking off in difficult times. So maybe some of you or both of you are going in difficult situation. And maybe this is what is going to strengthen your bonds, right? Kind of like the strain here. It's kind of this cuddle time, this just quality time, spending some time together, just enjoying each other's company. And the goal-oriented person for me, I feel like it's both of you. Throughout this, I don't know, maybe some of you will make in that connection a goal. Okay, let's try to be like that. And both of you are going to be really focused at work. Focus on that goal. Maybe some of you work together, right? It could be that too. I don't know your situation. But definitely someone needs to express themselves, first of all, for that to, maybe someone is not fully authentic here, and in the sense that they should and they have the place to, they have the safe space to express how they feel, what is making them more uncomfortable and things like that. And the other person is going to be really open to it. Okay, let's make a goal together. Let's try to be like this. Let's try to have this balance of going out, staying in, and, spending a little bit more time together, right? We might have children, and can we find just a little 30 minutes per day, right, to just cuddle or to just be together or just talk about our day, right? Because we have been ignoring each other these last few weeks or few days, and let's try to just strengthen our bond, right? Something like that. And in that, you're gonna get to know each other more. It's kind of like you get to know the other person and a new perspective. And oh, I didn't know that about you. Like I said earlier. Okay, let's get some messages from your person, guys. Let's see what this person has to say to you at this present moment. So it says, I am willing to forgive. Love that. Love that. I wish things could be different. Please give me some time. So maybe there is going to need like some type of reflection to think about a way to make that work. You are too good to be true. And we're not meant for each other. That was like the last card. Like I had a call that was like, this is the last card you have to take. With the you're too good to be true and like we're not meant for each other, maybe this person is like in a self-sabotage mode. Especially if they are the person, maybe they are the one that needs to express how they feel. And I'm sensing a sense of them that is like they're scared of rejection. So it could be that we're not meant for each other because they're self-sabotage here. Sometimes it's really just that, because when I saw that card, I was like, that is not what I'm feeling at all. So maybe someone here needs some reassurance. Because yeah, when we see someone that, oh, you're too good to be true, we kind of put them on a pedestal. And when we're still like, oh, we're not meant for each other, it's kind of like a way to convince ourselves that this person deserves better. But in reality, when you know what unconditional love is, and when you have this unconditional love, guys, cherish it. Cherish it, because this is like the best type of love. This is a type of love that no matter what happened, we stay together and there's no judgment here. All right, guys, I think we are at the message from the universe. So yeah, I invite you to take this advice. It could be about this situation. I hope so. Or about your life in general. So let's see. Spirit, is there any advice you want to give to Pile 1 about what's next in your connection? Thank you, Spirit. So we're going to read it together. So it says, opportunities will soon knock at your door. Death will be whipped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. So we did have the financial gain here. So I don't know, maybe some of you are struggling with work and it might affect your connection. It could be something like that. And maybe like the bills and the debt is something that has caused an argument here. And maybe this person would be like, oh, okay, like let's help each other. I'm going to help you, you know, pay your debt. We're going to fight. We're going to figure our way out. Okay. Because, and something, maybe some of you, your finance situation is something that is really hard for you to talk about. And I know we don't answer the question, guys. Let me tell you, by the way, sometimes we don't answer the question in the title at 100%, because sometimes Spirit has messages to tell us that are more urgent than the question. So take that as a sign. If you have some difficulties in your financial situation, listen to that message here. That could be for you. And if that affects your connection, and maybe some of you have like a hard time talking about it to your person, but just know, it could be vice versa, by the way. It could be that person that has a difficulty talking to you about it. And this is why you might be like a little bit of a distance together. But just know that with the lovers here, I don't know, there's with all the cups here, this Queen of Cups, for me, this is kind of like a confirmation that, you know, this is like unconditional love. And the problems are going to be resolved, right? If you plan ahead, if you make goals here, like concrete goals, smart goals. All right, so I think I'm done here. I'm gonna end the reading here. So I hope you enjoyed. As I said in the beginning, any additional question or just a personalized experience are always welcome on my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box. If you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to do so. And I thank you so much in advance for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience in the comment, you're always welcome to do so. There's no judgment here. And you can always like the video for support and share with a friend. Why not share with someone that might need it? All right, so I'm wishing you all the best, and I really, really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, pal 2. If you choose this lace agate crystal, this is going to be a reading. So welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So for today's reading, we're looking at what is next in your connection with your person. What is the next important event? What is the next, steps in your connection? So we're going to start with a tarot reading. After that, I have a bunch of oracle decks that I'm going to use today. Messages from your person. And finally, a message from the universe that you can take as, an advice about this situation or your life in general. Of course, if you have any additional question after this reading, or you just want a more personalized experience, my Etsy shop is always there, and the link is in the description box, so don't hesitate. Also, my little disclaimers before we start, I'm just gonna put that aside. So guys, this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose. So you take the message that resonates with your situation and leave the other one that don't in the universe. For me, you're always the master of your own decision. We're looking at the current energy. Nothing is set in stone. And finally, I'm not the type of tarot reader that sugarcoat. For me, it's really important for me. Yeah. You get the point. To be transparent to the cards, even though I'm wishing, always the best for all of you. So yeah, you take the message that resonates with your situation and leave the other one in the universe. All right. So we're gonna shuffle real quick. What I'm gonna ask for you to please tune me into the energy of pile 2, the person energy, and I'm gonna ask, you can always have your person in mind while I shuffle. And by the way, guys, if you didn't subscribe to my channel already, we're almost at 1,000. I can't believe it. But for me, each subscribe really makes a difference, and I kind of want to take the time also to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. I appreciate you all, and don't hesitate to join the crew if you haven't already. So right, shuffle, what? Okay, so let's see what's next in your connection, pal 2. So you have the Strength, the Fool, Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Cups. The Two of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry. Clarified by the Seven of Cups. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay, as always, I'm going to clarify each of them. And after that, I'm going to cleanse them all. So why the Strength? Ace of Pentacles, why the Fool? And why the Two of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands as the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. Okay. I would say I feel someone in the connection kind of wants to, I think this is a crush situation. It might be pretty new, or it's been long enough. And of course, this is like really relative, like it's subjective to whatever you're at. Some couples are getting together in a short amount of time, while others, it takes more time. But I would say someone is like ready to tell the other person how they feel and to suggest a long-term relationship. Why? We do have the Strength here, and this sequence here is kind of made me feel like, okay, I'm gonna take the Strength to tell them how I feel and tell them that I want to be in a relationship with them, which the Fool is taking this leap of faith. With how the character is based here, so it's kind of like, okay, this is gonna sound dark, but this is not what I want to spread on my channel. But because in the classic tarot reading, the character is like up the hill. And they're like, okay, I'm ready to make the big jump. It seems like, because this is the after tarot that I'm using, so it's kind of like the after scenery of the classic tarot. And it seems like this person did the proposal of a relationship. And, well, they're kind of here, but not yet. So let me tell you, whatever person, so one person is ready to tell the other person how they feel and want to be in a committed relationship, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles. And look at this Knight of Pentacles, and it's like, okay, I want to give you my full commitment. Okay? Like, someone is ready for commitment. The other person, though, I mean, this is not that they don't like you, or vice versa, because it could be you. But the other person kind of want to keep their option open. This motherfucker, no, I'm kidding. But there's like a, and when you see here, this, those cards here. So let me, I think it was those two. Yeah. We have someone here because, listen, for me, like, in the classic tarot, let's say in the tarot, like Queen and King are usually a couple. Now, it doesn't have to be a boy and a girl, you know, this classic blah, blah, blah. But it could be like two energies. Someone has the more masculine energy, the other person has the more feminine energy. Anyway. And it seems like someone kind of wants to take a little bit more their time here. So if you're the person that wants to tell them how they feel, they will not reject you necessarily. I mean, we do have the Two of Cups here, and it could be like a little bit scary. But for me, the Seven of Cups kind of wants to keep their options open. But I will say that maybe the other person that is hearing that, or that is feeling that, might walk away. And this is when the person that has rejected them is going to be like, oh, maybe that could be a good option. Because I would say, like, the person that likes to take their time, they're a little bit, I'm sensing they're a little bit cocky. Look at that image. It's kind of like those people that are like, oh, we're like on our knees for you. And they're like, haha, I got all the power here. But listen, guys, of course, you don't have to wait for that person. You shall not wait. Because you could be missing some opportunities here. But I think, like, I don't feel like the person, yes, there might be a little bit cocky because they have this charisma. But I would say, I think they act that way because work is involved. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the middle of it, which is kind of like the work thing. And it seems like this person, like, both of you know there's potential, but someone chooses to, like, ignore it. You can see how this character is, like, emptying their cup. They're like, oh, instead I'm gonna keep my options open, even if they seems like really empty in terms of like deep emotions, because usually water represents deep emotion. And it seems like this person is kind of like, okay, I'm gonna let go of pile 2 to keep my options open, even though I know the romantic potential will pile 2, something like that. And I'm gonna be in more like temporary situation. Maybe this person has a fear of commitment. So the person that is coming here to a proposal of a long-term commitment, it might scare the other person, okay? But, okay, I'm just gonna, let me take those. I'm gonna keep those 4 here. They had an interesting story. Why the 7 of Swords? You have the 8 of Cups. So yeah, someone is a runner here. Why the 2 of Pentacles? The Queen of Cups, yeah. Okay, why the 8 of Cups? One more. Yeah. So yeah, Page of Pentacles. So I will say, listen, take the energy as it resonates to your situation. I will take because I feel that most of you want to tell your person how you might be this person here that wants to take this leap of faith and suggest a long-term commitment, while the other person is more like fear of commitment. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. But if it is the opposite, take that in your own way. Okay, because I will say that you're ready to give them like Knight of Pentacles here, like this on their horse, and they're like ready for it, while this person is like here to give you crumble. You know, like this Page of Pentacles. And it could be, oh, I hate the energy. Wait a second. They could be the one to like take and leave when I like to yeah, god damn it. Not the Four of Cups here, which is like an apathy type of situation. Someone that is taking for granted. Taking for granted. That's literally that, you know. Some people like they just take your energy and they live with it. With giving you like crumble or like nothing. Ugh, I hate that. And those cards that I put out here, it seems like this person, like a commitment like that, it's, man, I don't know, it's taking a lot of their energy or something. 10 of Wands is a burnout type of situation. So like for them, like they might see, as I said, they might see the potential with you and it scares them. And this is why with the Empress here, for me, when the Empress came on, especially in those type of reading, it's giving me like, we want to keep things light, you know, just like friends with benefit. Maybe you are friends with benefit, and this person like wants to keep it that way. Even though they see the potential, but they choose to ignore it and choose to like, okay, I'm just gonna go into superficial type of thing. And let me tell you, this is not because of you personally. This person is scared of like people that have better potential than them, actually. Not in the sense that they see like you might be like the figure of unconditional love here. You might be someone that is, maybe you look at them or you talk about them or you're just like spreading an energy that this person has never felt before. Yet it scares them because they're used to people. It could be like they're used to people like superficial, giving them superficial thing, like without any effort. This person might like instant gratification in terms of that. Now, it's not like a illegal type of thing or something, but you know, some people just like to be sexually involved with people and nothing else. But yeah, this person is troubled. Like I feel their heart is blocked. And guys, we're looking at the current energy, so things could change, okay? I'm telling you. But let's get some oracles. I know. Okay, those cards, they were like, take them! Okay, so it says very soon. Clearly decide what you want now so it comes to you now. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's interesting, guys, because I would say some of you, you might need to be the one to ask the question, like, what are we? Type of situation. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm just going to take a sip before that. Because right now you're in a situation that is like, yeah, we have fun together. We're going out. We're having sex or something. Like, but yeah, it's been quite some time that we're like that. So, I don't know. I see long-term potential here. Maybe I should try. And while trying, this is when you will know that this person just wants to keep it at a level that you might not be interested in because you feel like you deserve more, and you deserve more, obviously. So it's going to help you gain clarity. If you don't make the effort to take this leap of faith, tell them how you feel. I know it's really scary because we are really scared of rejection. And it's normal, right? This is like triggering to our ego. And I get that. But while doing that, Spirit is encouraging you to take this leap of faith and telling them, like, you know, like an innocent, like just say that you never heard my reading. And you're like, here, okay, like I see potential here. Maybe we should try to be in a relationship. And this is when you will know that this person, you will gain clarity, right? Because this person will never tell you like they're here just for the sex. That's the side thing. And it is sad because they might be, I don't know if they're, honestly, I don't know if they're involved with other people at the moment. But they could be using that. They might try to fit you in those superficial type of thing. But by telling them what you want and what you really deserve, yes, it's gonna scare them, but for a good reason. Because you don't want that in your life. I was about to say a bad word, but you don't want that in your life. You want someone that is going to give you the unconditional love that you're able to give to people. And let me tell you, when you're gonna tell this person, like, okay, like, I'm ready for a full commitment, they're gonna be like, ugh, I'm not there yet. You're gonna be like, all right, bye-bye. Or they're gonna be like, all right, bye-bye. But they're gonna miss you so much, okay? But they're gonna miss you so much in a bad way for you. Because they just want to get involved with you in the bed again. But this is not what you want. Do you want more? And those are the worst type of, like, separation, I feel. Kind of like the one you get ghosted and shit like that. But you know. But yeah, it seems like you, or it could just be, you know, clearly decide what you want, make the effort. So like, it seems like either you let go of that situation or you tell them how you feel. If you stay in that situation, you might have your expectation going up. You might have your, you might catch feelings more. While this person is like, has a blocked heart, so they're not able to catch feelings. You know what I mean? So it's good to make the effort, like, very, to, like, clearly decide what you want really soon, because you don't want to get hurt even more, right? So it's better to gain clarity soon enough. Okay. So we have the Grim Reaper, but it kind of came in reverse. So I'm just going to read it here. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So since it was in reverse, I don't know, the grow and transform your life really got to me. So maybe right now you're kind of like blocked into it. And you need to make this action of literally, listen, okay. I'm just going to put that here. But we have separation. We have the golden mirror. Self-absorbed. Love bombing. No thanks. And we have clock. Need time, takes time, you know. So time might be at. This is like what I just said, right? To clearly decide very soon what you want, so you do not catch more feelings by the time comes. But it seems that right now you are more in this position because you need to take action for that to happen. Grow and transform your life. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, maybe some of you are like sad that this is a lesson again. Every time, oh my god, I know I have those relationships. Me too, I do have those. Nah, situationship, guys. And I'm like, a lesson again? Can I have something that is legit? Well, listen guys, when that happened, it's just because Spirit wants you to be more shape for the great person to come into your life and give you this unconditional love, guys, because... And sometimes those situations, it's interesting because yes, this is a lesson, but you have to see a lesson in a good way. Because it's kind of like, okay, this is shit. But what does it say about me? And what does it say about the things I can work on myself to get better, right? Okay, so let me put more article in a sec. That's not gonna be long, guys. I'm shuffling off camera. Okay. So you have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Oh, wow. See? So it might be really hard for some of you if you choose to let that person go. But Spirit is like, you know, one day you're gonna know that this is because it's for your own good. Okay, so we have Grapes, time to go out and have fun. So, you know, if this person is able to go out and have fun, why can't you? Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So it could be a sign that if you don't make the effort, maybe life is going to make the effort for you. We have Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Pleasure. Ugh. Dagger, fear, worry, tense situation. And heals, obstacles to overcome. So yeah, I think the messages are pretty literal here. Okay, I want to get some messages from your person now. I think those one is going to be quite interesting, guys. And this deck that I use sometimes is like all in I love you and I miss you, and I'm like, okay, sometimes we need like a harsh truth deck message from your person. Okay, but let's see what they have to say. Okay, so some flew on the ground. Let's see. I took you in the wrong way. I am not your option. I am working on myself. I wish things could be different. Why all those I? Okay, sorry guys. It's kind of like I'm not neutral anymore in that situation. But look, all those I took you in the wrong way. I am not your option. You know those people that you're just like going through your life, you know, you're telling your day and they're like, me, me too. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I skip when I feel too close to you. So yeah, runner energy, big time. And you are so attractive to me. So this is when the you is coming. Yeah, so this is someone that might be, I mean, we do have the golden mirror, which might be someone that is more self-centered at the moment. But it's interesting how the finger is like putting, oh, but you don't see because of the light. Hold on. You can see how the finger is like going, I took you in the wrong way. Like, I really want to tell you I took you in the wrong way. But like, does it excuse the thing that maybe they have done to some of you? Think about it. And this person, as I said, I'm sensing this person know your value. But maybe like, I don't know, like the time you spend together is like so nice that they try to put you like in their options. Because they know that you deserve better than them. But the time is like so nice that while they can cherish those moments with you, they're gonna do it until you're out of it, you know? This is one I'm kind of like, ooh, yeah, I know, that's a little bit off here. Okay, guys, that one is going to be interesting. Messages from the universe. So you can take that as an advice, I hope, about this situation or just about your life in general. And my voice was about to go off. What the hell? Okay, so Spirit, is there any advice you want to give to Patu about their connection or about their life in general? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we're gonna read it together. So it says, if you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. That's interesting because for your pile, I'm really getting like spirit energy. They're like, okay, like this is like this connection that you had was part of destiny. And I know it sucks because I say, I mean, it might be a lesson. And you're like, oh, not another lesson. But I'm telling you, those lessons, like when you move on from the situation, you're like, okay, that makes sense. Like I understand now why it was put on my way, why it was put on my path, on my destiny. And I'm sensing that this is what Spirit did then so that you can move out from that and maybe have more opportunity that is going to suit you more and give you more what you deserve. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna end the reading here, guys. I hope you enjoy. So as I said in the beginning, any additional question or just a precise experience are always welcome on my Etsy shop. The link is going to be in the description. If you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to do so. And I thank you so much in advance for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience in a comment, you're always welcome to do so. There's no judgment here. And finally, you can always like the video for support. And, you know, you can share with friends and people, you know, if they need it, you know, this type of video. But yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. And I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, Paltry. If you choose this green adventuring, Crystal. This is going to be a reading, so welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So for today's reading, we're looking at what is next in your connection, next important events, next step with your person. We're gonna look first of all at a tarot reading. After that, I have a bunch of oracle decks that I want to use, messages from your person, and we're gonna end off with a message from the universe that you can take as an advice about this situation or, you know, about your life in general. Of course, if you have any additional question after this reading or you want a more personalized experience, you know my Etsy shop is always there. The link is in the description box, so don't hesitate. There is no judgment here. So I'm just gonna put that aside. And so my disclaimers. So this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose. So, you know, you can take the message that resonates with your situation, leave the one that doesn't in the universe. For me, you're always the master of your own decision. We're looking at the current energy. Nothing is set in stones. And finally, I am not the type of tarot reader to sugarcoat. So, you know, because for me, it's really important to be transparent to the cards, even though I'm wishing the best for my community. So yeah, you really take the message, you know, that resonates with your situation. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle the deck real quick, and I'm gonna ask for you to please tune me into the energy of poultry. And I invite you to have your person in mind. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, we're almost at 1,000 followers. And, you know, for me, each subscribe makes a difference. And I want to take the time to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. And don't hesitate to join the crew if you haven't already. And I thank you so much in advance for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. All right, so it's all shuffle here. So let's see. Spirit, what is next between poultry and their person? What is next for that connection? Okay, so I have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Cups, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands, Four of Cups. Okay, as always, I'm going to clarify each of them and I'm going to place the card after. So why the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, oh, can I take those two here? Seems interesting. Why the Four of Cups? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Wait, I don't think it's good enough. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. So I don't know if some of you might, there's a lot of children here, so I don't know if some of you have children. Okay, so because there's a conflict that is going to happen here. I feel though there's reconciliation. Okay, wait, my God, there's so much messages here. Because, okay, I kind of want to take those two images in the literal sense. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is a family conflict. It could be a loss. It could be financial problem. We have two cards here of children. So it could be that you have financial difficulty because of children. You have arguments because of your children. Or it could be that one of you wants children, the other one doesn't. Could be like the center of the conflict is the team, children. And with this Page of Wands here, it's giving like someone is leaving the situation. Like, okay, like let's say that this is the father, this is the mother. And they kind of like, oh, like they see them leaving and they're just like, you know, I'm going. Because the Page of Wands is kind of like going through adventure. You know, like I'm out. I'm out. Okay, I'm going. Like, so maybe there's going to be like a heated argument that someone is just going to be like, okay, I'm out. Like, I'm gonna go sleep at my friend or something. And the Six of Cups can also represent reconciliation. So it could be that this is something that is gonna happen. You might have an argument, you might have a short separation, but it seems like you're coming back together, guys. Okay, so because it's interesting how I put those two cards, okay? Usually it was like that. So I was like, okay, when is clarifying the King of Wands? And then those two cards came. And in the classic tarot, perhaps, Queen and King are usually a couple. So it doesn't have to be like a man and a woman or king and queen, but it could just be like someone has more masculine energy, someone has more feminine energy, type of sort like that. But this is usually a couple, and you have the Two of Cups, which is kind of like, for me, this is clear that no matter what's gonna happen, you're gonna be like both on each other's arm like soon after. But I'm getting the same, it's interesting because I'm getting kind of like the same energy as panel 2. It seems like the person that has a more masculine energy, of course it could be vice versa, but they're like really craving for adventure because we have the Knight of Wands here. And the other person is more, I think it was Pa 1. Was it Pa 1? It's kind of like someone that prefers like to stay in, being in the routine, being with the children. Queen of Cups is this maternal figure. And maybe like the other person, the more masculine energy is more like, okay, like I'm out. I will say for some of you, I'm sensing that maybe the father of the children is not really present. It's not really there. So it could be like a reason of the argument. It seems like, I don't know, he's going out a lot. Or just leaving, he's just leaving when things go bad. Could be something like that. It seems in the argument, because we have the Four of Pentacles is like someone that likes to stay in the comfort zone. This is someone that doesn't want to change. And it's clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor is also a paternal figure. So we do have the maternal and paternal figure. Oh my God, this is the first star reading that I do that I'm pretty sure children are involved here for some reason. But yeah, the Emperor is kind of like, you know, I have the authority, I have the power, I have the paternal figure, the structure. So this is kind of like someone that doesn't want to change. So maybe this is part of the argument. I would say that I'm sensing that for a lot of you, there is on enough arguments. So that could happen a lot. I heard that a lot. Some people, like some couple that are together for quite some time, they are in a heated argument and someone is leaving and then they're coming back and it happens again, you know, and we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. But I think I'm going to bring some clarifiers to the table. Okay, why the Wheel of Fortune? One more. And press in reverse. I was getting earlier, I don't know if I can say that as a tarot reader. And I'm gonna put a little, is that a disclaimer here? You know, some people use tarot reading. What the hell? I have like a weird number calling me. Oh, I hope you can still hear me. Hold on. Okay, I hope you can still hear me. I'm kind of scary now. Imagine if like you can't hear me. I had like a weird call. Do they usually like take your speaker when like they call? Okay, anyway. Oh, yeah, the party just fell off. Okay. And it's interesting because I got a call when I wanted to say something difficult. And I'm like, is it a sign that I should say it or not say it? I'm gonna say it, guys, but don't take that like in the literal sense. I was getting a miscarriage situation. The Empress is usually like pregnancy and now it's in reverse. But I know some people that use tarot reading like so in the literal sense and they have so much high expectation and things doesn't happen the way the tarot reader say. So this is why I'm really focusing on we're looking at the current energy. Maybe some of you are gonna be in a miscarriage type of situation. And it's going to be, and even that, by this card, I'm getting grief. Why the Four of Cups? Yeah, you're still gonna be there for each other. Like, it's going to be like, this person is, even though if you have arguments, it seems like they're really there in times of need. Why the Queen of Cups as overall energy? It's kind of like building a future together. One more. I wonder why the King of Cups was like in... Why the King of Cups is in reverse? The Sun. I don't know if, like, for some of you, you have been together, but it wasn't like your free will. Maybe some people put you together, like parents, family. Because it seems like a situation that you stay together, but like they're here for you, but maybe they're lacking emotional side. Maybe they're really more rational, and sometimes it's making them like being in apathy. And seems like when like someone is more emotional, they don't get it, they just leave the situation. But they're really good for like protection, for like structure, you know. Some guys are like that. That can make sense. I say guys, but it could be like, you know, any situation really. But it seems like you stay together. But maybe other people in your entourage might be a more efficient support in terms of like emotional things that are happening into your life. Why the Ace of Wands? Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, this is like for me, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This is the rational. The rational. Okay, so we're gonna get some oracles here. Maybe see if we can get more messages. This person, for me, guys, your person seems hard to read. I'm not gonna lie. It could be also that I talk about miscarriage. You might have miscarriage in the past. And maybe you didn't feel like this person. Because I said, listen, take that to your situation. Some of you, this person might be there for you and that is enough. But other people, maybe you wish they had more empathy. And they don't because they're really rational. Or you don't feel they're 100% there for you in times of needs. So I'm just going to put out all the oracles out there. Let's see. Let's put one more. So we have trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. You deserve love. You're lovable. The Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the older woman. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change minds. So it's the Phoenix. And Paltry, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So you have the Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Are some of you are with that person because they're rich only? I don't see the King of Pentacles though, guys. Okay, if I see the King of Pentacles, I have my confirmation. Okay, I don't see that. I was like, are you marrying? Did you marry rich? Okay, you have Bull, plenty of material thing. Oh, it seems like it, guys. Okay, Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial change. vase, secret admirer. And goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. What? So yeah, maybe some of you are marrying rich. Or you are... you're kind of like... Because it seems like, okay, this is someone... Okay, this is part of like... Because I'm getting like a really... Someone that I know in my life, okay? That is kind of like that. This is someone that they will... I mean, maybe for some of you there is a third party. We do have secret admirer and someone will gossip about all your secrets. But it's giving like this person, like they're maybe not fulfilling you in the most deep emotional type of way, but they're there. Like when you're coming home at night, they're there. You know, this is kind of like someone, the emperor, right? They're at home, they know how to cook, you know, they're like, you're really boomer type of situation, you know, someone that like is carrying the house, you know, there is something, I don't know, man. It's kind of like the old husband and wife, you know, it's like, oh, there's like it's just a routine, we're together because of the routine, there's no fun there. What? But yeah, we have a lot of material things. Maybe this person is like, maybe you're like, I'm not sure to stay in that. And maybe they're giving you some gift and you're like, okay, like. But maybe some of you will have a thought about, okay, maybe do I deserve more love? Or should I stay with that because of the stability, security, permanence? Because this person, like, they are able to offer you that. But the question is on your side, like, do you feel you deserve more? Because we have trust here. So the trust here is kind of good because you know this is not someone, maybe you have secret admirer. And maybe someone from their side. Because, listen, on this card, there's like a third party. I don't know if you can see because of this rainbow effect or something. But it seems like, that's interesting. Look at that. Okay, you can see like there's a character here that is like with the, I guess, the lover. And it seems like there's like a go away. And this person is like, wait, no, I am supposed to be the one. So maybe someone is like secret admirer. Maybe they admire your person. Like there's someone that kind of wants to be in your relationship. But your relationship are still, like they're not going to get affected by one person. But maybe this is like kind of like a argument that is going to happen. Because we have competition, so like maybe the third party is like, no, I'm supposed to be the one for him. And especially if like, I don't know, the person has, your person or like someone in the connection has material things. Like some people want to marry rich. You know, this is life. Oh, maybe I should get this one. Hold on. ARP, great happiness. Interesting. I was like, this card was like out of the deck, so yeah, maybe you're gonna have like an argument. It could be about children, it could be about a third party, it could be that the third party could be the children, like in the sense that the children takes a lot of the parents' attention and like you feel less validated by your lover. I have someone that is in this type of situation. She got in a relationship with her boyfriend that has a child with someone else. He's like 2 years old, so he takes a lot of his father energy. And the person I know was like, you know, I miss him sometimes, you know, I kind of want to spend some time alone with him, you know, and every time like he doesn't have his child, like he's tired, we don't spend a lot of time together or, you know, something like that. Or sometimes they have like the child for quite some days and she kind of like miss him because like his child is taking all the attention. It could be something like that. But you deserve love and great happiness. Maybe for some of you, like this person is not like, wow, like maybe some of you are picky and maybe they're not like super perfect, but they're able to satisfy you in the stability, security, protection, emperor energy. And even though they're not like connected in a deep emotional way to fulfill you, there's other things that they can fulfill you. So maybe spirit is asking you to be grateful for this energy that they're able to bring you. Okay, it could be something like that. Okay, let's get you messages from them. one more. So we have, I am obsessed with you. My love to you is unconditional and genuine. That is kind of like what I'm getting. You know, this is why you can trust that person, even though if maybe they don't demonstrate a lot of their love. Maybe they have other love languages that you're not used to. Hard to let go of you. We need more time to understand each other. So maybe there's like miscommunication here. Maybe this is a reason of the arguments, and my life is upside down. So maybe some of you, maybe there's like, because they left, right? They're trying to leave, but it's so hard to let go of you. Because like this is unconditional love and they're obsessed with you. So they're always coming back. And we need more time to understand each other. Maybe this person is like literally tired of you two fighting all the time. Okay. Let's get you a message from the universe, guys. So you can take that about this situation or about your life in general. So Spirit, is there any advice you want to give to Poultry about their connection or about their life in general? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we're going to read it together. If you find yourself constantly seeing recurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. So it could be this connection that is bringing you like the things that you need right now. I invite you to really think about this advice and see how it can apply to this situation or your life in general, right? Because maybe you see some recurring numbers or words. When, in what situation do you see that, you know? Okay, guys, I'm going to end the reading here. I hope you enjoy. So as I said in the beginning, any additional question or you just want a more personalized experience are always welcome on my Etsy shop. The link is going to be in the description box, so don't hesitate. What's I about to say? If you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to do so. And I thank you so much in advance for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. You can always share your experience in the comment if you feel comfortable. There's no judgment here. And you can always like the video for support. And also share with a friend or someone that you know that maybe would need this type of reading, you know? So yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. And I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.